but so Eddie Bravo is really into conspiracies. I don't know if you
Not the
watch.
bother.
All right.
Want to know why?
Yeah.
What does it have to do with his life?
With his life? You know what? He's very obsessive.
And that's probably what
Right.
it is. Okay, so
But
I
I'm gonna
understand
tap.
what it is. Okay, but see,
Okay.
I know people who are just as passionate about trains and their history of toy train making. I mean, obsessed.
Obsessed.
Right.
Right.
But it has something really to do with their lives because they're collectors. Whereas Eddie hasn't been part of a conspiracy, and he yet is fascinated by being part of them. Trust me when I tell you, I lived through the conspiracy of actively having the prosecutor try to murder me by actively destroying DNA evidence. And it's so ugly, you don't ever want to be part of it. So I wouldn't fill my mind with that kind of obsessive or behavioral things like that.
Even if some of it has a merit, even if some
No,
like,
I don't. It doesn't really have it, but so what?
like if some of his government, he claims that the government makes everything up from the moon landing to the fires in Malibu.
Okay.
Right.
But why does he need to have that be a truth? I mean, so
It frustrates Joe.
All right.
Frustrates Joe Rogan all the time because Eddie Bravo will go on there and talk for
all right, but
hours.
see, that's entertaining something that is obviously not in sync with reality, and obviously Eddie has some discord going on, and maybe he's been all right. So people don't notice, and I'm not a negative person, but I recognize that one of the most destructive human beings of the last 20 years is Rupert Murdoch. And what he's done with Fox News, if anybody has ever seen the documentary, The Brainwashing of My Dad, I'm not making this up. There's actually a film about this. So unfortunately, we have a right-wing organization driving a news cycle that is creating a lot of this. So people go out and kill people in a synagogue, that they go out and murder people at a 7-Eleven who are black, and they go out because they believe an invading horde. If you don't believe how real it is, did you notice that whole news cycle about those immigrants soon died out after the election because it was no longer needed by Fox? And the shame of it is there's so many good people who are reporters at Fox, they're just not being able to turn away. But what they don't understand is that Rupert has done this globally. In the United Kingdom, they have the same kind of news cycle that is poisonous, and it's not protected under the First Amendment, but they do it in a sinister way. So when I hear someone like Eddie is being caught up in these cycles of negative news, I wonder why he's not deliberately trying to find a way to tune it out. Because it's not really anything to do with his life. Even if he's right, so what?
Right.
He's just making himself miserable in the meantime about an argument that doesn't have anything to do with his life.
Even